Hi, this is Thomas, and today I'm going to show you how we can install a hematology analyzer. Okay, so this is the hematology analyzer, and we have this hematology analyzer user manual, which can help us also. And we also have the reagents with us. The first one, the largest one, the biggest one is the diluent. The second one is the rinse, or we also call it cleaner. And the third one, the smallest one, is the lyse. Okay, and this is the waste. This is for the waste. And we also have this mouse and the keyboard. Okay, so I'm gonna explain how we can do this installation into about 10 steps. We're going to begin with the first step. In the first step, we just open the right side of this hematology analyzer, like this. Just press this tube, and you can open it. And it looks like this. Okay, I do it again. You just press like this, and then it is open. Okay. And here we have to cut this one, and we also have to tear off this tape. Okay. So I'm going to cut this one. Yeah, so it is cut now, and I have to tear this off also. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, so I'm going to close it again. So this was the first step. Okay, and we go to the second. Second step is we have to connect the corresponding ports. Okay, so we have like two parts in it. The first part is the keyboard and the mouse port. Okay, so I'm going to show you where the keyboard port is. So this is the keyboard port. This is the mouse port. So we just connect them. Okay. First, I connect this mouse port, and then I connect this keyboard port. Okay, and the next part is we connect the reagents to their corresponding ports. So you can see this is the diluent, right? The green one. The red one is lyse, and the blue one is rinse. And this colorless one is the waste. So I'm gonna show here again. This is the waste, and this is the pipe of the waste, the biggest one. Okay, I connect it, and then as I said, the largest among these three reagents is the diluent. Okay, sorry for that. And I connect with the diluent. Open it. It's a new one, so it's a bit difficult. Okay, done. And this one is the rinse, right? Rinse. This one. Rinse. Okay. And the smallest one is the lyse. Okay. Okay, so we're done with this step. The keyboard and mouse and the reagents and the host. Okay. Now let's go to the next step. The third step. The third step is all about here. Okay. So let's go on. The next step is turning on. Okay, we have to boot the system. Okay. So let me connect this power cord to here, and I'm going to turn this on here. Okay, let me turn it on. So we can see here. Okay, so as we turn on the system, it looks like this. Okay, it looks like this, and it is automatically cleaning. But I'm going to do some more steps about it. So it has automatically started with cleaning. And we do this next step. We insert this printing paper. Okay? So this is the port for the printing paper. We press like this, and it opens. And I'm going to show you how to insert it. We do like this. Okay. So it automatically pulls it in. And I'm going to do it again. Okay. So here you can see this, and you just pull it a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more, and then you just do like this. Okay. So this is it, and you can just get this part up. Okay. So it is inserted in. Okay. Okay. So next step is we go to the cleaning part. Okay. So let's go to the function part, and then let's go to service. Okay. Function and the service. Okay, so we're waiting until it cleans itself. It's taking a little bit of time. Okay, so after the cleaning is done, we go to the function again and service again, and then we just clean with these three reagents one by one. First by diluent. Okay, so let's go back, right click, and then function, and then setting, and service, and then prime cleaner. Okay. Okay. Okay, next step, again, right click, and then function, and then service, and then prime lies. Okay.
这个是什么？还是直接停止它？就直接停止它。
Okay. So after this, we're going to do some basic settings. Okay. So we right click again, and then we go to function again, and then we go to settings. Okay, and we go to this department now. Okay. So in this part, we can just add some departments like surgery, internal medicine, gyne ops, or pediatrics, infectious disease, or whatever, in emergency, whatever departments we have. Okay. For example, I'm gonna do three departments. Okay. Department. Let me type with my keyboard. Let's say internal medicine. Okay. Abbreviation, maybe you can just write INTM. Okay. And okay, I can add like one more, like surgery department. Abbreviations SURG. Done. I can add one more, like pediatrics department and PED. Done. Okay, just like that. Okay, and let's go back to function again and service settings, and then departments. Yeah, and operator. You can just go to operator. Okay. Operator, we can add operator like my name is Thomas. I'm an operator now. Yeah, abbreviation maybe TM. You can choose departments. Okay. Okay. And physician also, you can go back to function, and then settings, and then department is done. Again, settings and operator. Okay, we can go to physician also, this part, and we add something like Dr. Keshav, let's say DRK, and physician. Yeah, you can use this physician. Okay, departments, maybe this doctor is from surgery, let's suppose. Done. Okay, and if you want to add more, just click add button and physician, right? For example, Dr. Deal Bhushan, abbreviation maybe DB, department, let's say pediatrics, just like that. Okay, and if you want to add some more operator, you can click here and then add, and the operator, and maybe like Manoj and J, right? And if you want to add some more send by, I mean who the patient is sent by. For example, if a patient is sent by a person, let's say Shanti, right? SG, and send by, yeah, just like this. You can just go on adding these things. Okay, I think it's very simple. Okay, and after that, I'm gonna show you next step, and which is loading sample. Okay, loading sample. So before we load a real sample, we can first test with a blank sample. Blank sample means it has no sample. Okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this part. This part is the press button after we load some sample here, which I'm going to show you later. But we're not loading any sample. So it's like a blank sample. It's simply the air, right? The air. So I'm gonna press this one, okay? And it actually means a blank sample, okay? Or you could also use water. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the air, okay, and let's see the result. So this takes about a minute or so, or maybe less. So now it is processing the sample. So it is analyzing. Okay, so you can see this result now, okay? Okay, so it is the result for the air, right? So air does not have WBC, does not have lymphocytes, does not have mid cells, granulocytes, anything, right? Hematocrit, everything has to be zero, right? It has nothing. So the results are also nil, zero. It means it is correct. It is correct, okay? Now we're going to go to the next step. I'm going to show you how we can input the information about a patient, okay? So let's, you can see this screen, right? You can just click info, that one, information, and then the name of the patient. If the patient's name is Kesha, okay? And blood group may be AB. Okay, the sex is male, venous blood, and Kesha is 30 years old. And department, he is from pediatrics. Sorry, not pediatrics. 30 years old cannot be pediatrics, right? Let's say surgery. Limits, it's okay. Auto, sent by. We can add this information later. Case history. Suppose he has fever. Okay. And operator, it is Manoj, let's say. Bed number, let's suppose 450. Physicians, it is seen by physician Dilbhushan. And ID number, let's say his ID number is 087966601. Okay. Now I'm going to input this. Let's say okay. Now I've got the sample of this patient, okay, and sample, I have to rinse it a little bit. Okay, take a little bit time to rinse it. It has the blood and the EDTA and other stuffs. The lab people know better. Okay, I'm going to open this and look at this part carefully. Okay, this is a needle. You just insert this one into the needle, okay, and then you just press this, glue this one, press it, and it is going to automatically take the sample, and it is processing, and it will analyze. Let's wait for a minute. So it has started analyzing the sample. It generally takes about a minute, okay? A minute or a minute and a half. Okay, so we have got the result of this patient called Kesha Kua, okay? So you can see the information about this patient and his result. WBC is quite high, 22.4 times 10 to the power 9 cells per liter, right? Lymphocytes is also very high. So you can see this result, okay? So let's print this result now. So you just add the print button. And just do like this, and you can see this result, the printed result of this patient. 3 graphs and many parameters, okay? And you have all this information which we input, okay? Now I'm going to show you one more thing. Like if I wanna just, you know, load the sample and then fill the information about the patient later, we can do that as well. We can do that as well, okay? So for example, let's load this sample. Let's load this sample. Shake it a little bit. Shake it a little bit. And we load the sample again. It automatically takes it. And we wait for the result as before. So we are analyzing this sample again. Okay, we have this result. But just see carefully, we do not have the information about the patient, right? No name, no sex, no age. So we are going to show you, I'm going to show you how we can do this, okay? Yeah, okay, so let's go to right click it, and then we go to the function. And then we go to the review, this one, okay? And you can see this is the result. We just took it, right? We took it at this time, right? Right click it. You right click it and then detail, okay? And then here you can add the information about this patient. Let's say the name of the patient is Kesha. And blood type is, let's say, A. Sex is, let's say, male. And age, let's say, 29. Okay. Sent by, let's say, sent by DR, somebody else. Limits, general, it's okay. Department, let's say, internal medicine. Case history, it's again, let's say, fever. Operator, yeah, and bed number, let's say 123. And physician, you can add Dr. Kesha, and you can just change a little bit. Okay, so you can just change like this, okay, and then you can print it. Yeah. So this is the result, okay? So the information about the patient, we can first input the information and then load the sample and get the result. Or we can load the sample and get the result, and then we can add the information about the patient. Both are okay. Both ways are okay. So thank you for your patience. The video has been a bit long, and I hope to see you again in the next video about other analyses. Thank you.